Dave, you alright, mate? I'm just running into some trouble doing some tricks at the moment. I hear what you're saying, because you just check the switches and see if like one's been turned off by accident or something. Dave?
I'm here with magician David Blaine. You have to realise that you cannot Houdini your way out of this.
I love Houdini, yeah.
Don't you dare laugh.
No, I didn't.
Welcome back. If you tuned in last time, you would have seen me cunningly ensnare David Blaine in a trap. In so doing, I was able to prove categorically that his entire career is based on the thievery of my tricks.
Well, I take an idea and I either make it my own or whatever I have to do. I mean, magic has been around for thousands of years. You know, even 5000 BC, there's inscriptions on walls of people doing cups and balls.
Right.
And so there's really, I don't think there's any original magic. You can only take something that's good and make it your own. Yeah.
This is just sad. First you deny it completely, and now this. I mean, Jesus, stealing my work is the least of the crimes you've committed, and you're unwilling to grant me this tiny concession. Before coming here and meeting you today, I did my due diligence, and the research that I carried out uncovered a few things. I'm not going to go into some of them because I don't want to do my audience the disservice, but there was one thing that struck me. I was able to unearth some evidence that you had been planning your greatest misdeed, which we haven't spoken about yet, but with the way you're going, it's coming like a freight train. Anyway, it showed that you've been planning this for years. It's an interview between you and the ever-professional Eamon Holmes, and the difference there, the contrast, it's striking. Let's take a look.
What is your next trick going to be?
It's a stunt that I'm going to do that I've always wanted to do since I was a little boy. I used to dream of doing it.
I mean, will there be people, I mean, do people advise you to say, don't do these things and beg you, try and persuade you and talk you out of them?
I don't think people understand the danger of this next one. That's not directly involved with it.
Mm.
The great danger that you spoke of in that clip is presumably the dark magic that was required to raise somebody from the dead. Dave, if you want to discourage me from broadcasting the evidence that will likely end your career, you're going to have to show some contrition for what you did.
The next thing I want to do is a big stunt that's going to be shown nationwide on CNN, on every news channel.
What on earth are you talking about?
Even stuntmen, like Martin Scorsese had this great stunt guy that worked for him. I forget his name, but I mean, he was driving the car off of a bridge into the Hudson River and didn't live. Everything has a risk.
If you're threatening me, you should just come out and say it.
This was step one. You're gone next.
Okay. So just so you know, Dave, because of these threats, I'm going to be broadcasting evidence of your crime. You cannot cow me. I just need to know, why do you do these things?
There's no logic. You're just only reacting to the moment, and you're stripped away of everything. You're left open. That's what it is, I think.
So you crave the humiliation of those that you aspire to be.
Yeah.
But could never be because of your low moral character.
Yeah.
You want to bring those who don't pilfer the magical creativity of those around them, like some kind of psychic leech, down to your level.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, I'm here to tell you that there are some people, like me, like Eamon Holmes, like possibly Darren Brown, who don't operate on that level, who are so many rungs above you that you wouldn't register as being on the same plane of existence. Is that something you can understand now?
Yeah.
Thanks for your time, Dave. Toward the end of that interview, David Blaine showed that he was perhaps finally beginning to understand the weight of his misstep. Unfortunately, Dave, it was too little, too late. This unmarked videotape contains the evidence that they don't want you to see. Tune in next time for its worldwide premiere.